Hello, this is Ashton Ekbatani, and in this episode we are going to talk about weather. Everything about weather in Oakville. Are we living in igloo? Stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and click on like. Stay tuned. Hello, this is Ashton Ekbatani again, and in this episode we are going to talk about the weather and everything about the weather in Oakville. When you move here, should you bring a thick jacket and your boots and gloves, or you should come simply with your t-shirt? Well, let's start with the spring. Spring starts somewhere in mid March all the way to April. You cannot know really which year the spring start early or not, at least the feeling that you get into the weather. The snow, sometimes we have it mid-March, even end of March, or sometimes beginning of April. We might have snow, not that big of snow, there is no storm, but you're gonna get some snow sometimes. So when you start the spring, let's say towards beginning of April, you are going to see a very typical spring happen here in Oakville. Remember, Oakville, we're not on the north side of Toronto. We are very much close to the lake. So that lake would affect the weather in Oakville. So it would make it a little bit milder. So spring would start, typical spring, everywhere becomes green, and then shorter spring, and then we get to the summer. And now the temperature in spring, we're talking about, let's say 15 Celsius, which is 20 Fahrenheit. And soon after, we're gonna have our typical summer, which can go all the way to plus 30, 35 sometimes Celsius, which is very, very hot. Yes, you need t-shirt and you need air conditioner. Your car needs to have air conditioner. Yeah, that's could be a few weeks. Sometimes we have a mild summer, but all of a sudden you're going to get a heat wave for a day or two. You're going to hear a warning on the radio. It's not out of ordinary. We see that once or twice a year that's happening. I recorded this video for you. It is one of the evenings in summertime. Sometimes in summer we have showers like that. It takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And it doesn't happen all the time, so don't worry about it. But I thought you can see what we have here occasionally, and it's really shower here.
What an amazing rain! Unbelievable! Such a storm. Wow.
So the temperature goes to 30 plus 35 Celsius, which is something around 100 Fahrenheit. And then, yes, the swimming pools are open, a lot of outdoor activities happening here, and it's really beautiful. A lot of barbecues, picnics, many people in Toronto and Oakville, they all go for the weekends. They go to north side of Toronto, where we have a lot of lakes, and there are a lot of water activities happening around that time. It's a beautiful time of the year, summer here. Now, once we get to autumn or fall's time, we're talking about September time. The only things that I wish we would have had longer is the autumn. This is the fall's season, September, October. The reason here is the trees carrying beautiful picture of the leaves. We are seeing green, yellow, red. It's amazing the pictures you can that nature is creating at that time of the year. It's one of the most beautiful sceneries that I can see. Many people is going for the weekend to north side of Oakville. There is a big lake called Muskoka, and people go there, and it's just beautiful. But unfortunately, that takes 2 weeks time, 3 weeks, and then all the trees, all the leaves fall down. Oh, today is 27th of October. The weather is changing slowly. As you can see, the trees, the leaves are red now and yellow, and soon totally falling down like this tree. You can see. Today is 14 Celsius. Yesterday was 6. So the temperature is going up and down a lot. It's still windy, and we have wind in this time of the year, and a lot of rain is coming down. But the grasses are green. People come to the park during the day, and right now it's early morning. It's 8 o'clock, so it's a little bit too early. And my dog is pulling me here and there. It's trying to be funny. And then we're gonna start our winter. Winter here is cold. Yes, it is cold. So it's highly recommended to have your boots, gloves, hat, your thick jacket. The problem with the weather during the winter is the wind. It's blowing, and we call it wind factor. Means when the temperature is, let's say, minus 20, with wind chill, you're gonna have minus 30. It feels like that. I know the temperature is minus 20, but with wind factor, it's gonna feel like minus 30. Okay, this is December, beginning of December. Is a snowy day. This is actually the first snow we have in Oakville. It's beautiful. It's been snowing for the last few hours. But despite of that, in the park, there are kids playing on the playground. So that's amazing. The temperature is around minus 1 Celsius. So it's not cold. As long as it doesn't blow the wind, we are okay here. We can always go for a walk. And the streets are well paved. There is no puddle. There is no snow on the main street, so the car's not going to have any accident or a slippery road. The pathway for pedestrians are fairly okay. If we have more snow, then there are cities cars coming and clean up the pathway for pedestrians, or it's even inside the park. But the beauty of it is just walking in snow, and yeah, this is a beautiful day. So yes, in the winter we are going to get even minus 30, sometimes minus 35, which is around minus 22 Fahrenheit, and it's very, very cold. So it is important to have a car with a heating system. Your house should be well heated, and you have to wear a lot of protection, gloves, jacket, hat. Mostly if you have children, that's very important to have the proper winter dress for them as well. Winter, it starts somewhere around, let's say, end of November, beginning of December. It's getting cold. This year we had the snow in December. Usually we have snow at the end of December, but you never know. You have a little bit of snow sitting here. So we are in the south side of Oakville. It's one of the beautiful parks we have here. There are lots of lighting for the Christmas. All the trees, beautiful. I see a lot of people here parking their cars, walking in nice weather, and enjoy this lighting that we have on the trees. It's beautiful.
Again, we are in the south side of Oakville. This beautiful park, and enjoy the lighting on.
Now, sometimes we have storm here, a snowstorm, which brings a meter or meter and a half of snow. It would paralyze the city for half a day. Fortunately, the city is very much organized and clear the roads, and pedestrians part, they throw salt on the ground so the ice would not build up, and the life would continue. So the heaviest storm would paralyze the city maybe for half a day, sometimes one day. If you don't need to go outside, the radios forecast, you have to listen to it, and the city would ask you to stay home if it's possible, to not going through the road accident. So altogether, we have our typical year seasons. As I said, the fall's time is very, very short. Summer is fairly okay, very mild. Hard to get to plus 35, but most of the time the temperature stays around 25 Celsius to maybe 30 Celsius. And then we are having our typical winter. Winter is not bad if you like the winter sports such as ski. You can always drive, let's say, 45 minutes around Oakville, or 1 hour and 1 hour and a half to different ski resorts, and you can enjoy the winter sport. And I think that would help you to figure out what kind of weather you have in Oakville and how to be prepared for that. So still, Oakville is a great city close to Toronto. If you go to north of Toronto, other cities such as North York, Richmond Hill, even Aurora, you're going to feel the cold. Usually when they have snow, we don't have anything here. When they have a meter and a half of snow, we have few inches of snow here. So we always get a little bit less than what they do. For that reason, I'm very happy to live here in Oakville, and I look forward to see you here as well. Listen, if you have any question, feel free to email me, you can text me, you can call me, you can even use WhatsApp. You can contact me, and I would be more than happy to help you. And stay in touch. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Give me a call at 647-407-4049, or you can text me, you can call me, or you can email me your questions, and I'm always here to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and hope to see you.